This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see, the LSU Tigers taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. It's 3rd and goal and a chance for the defense to get out of this by forcing a field goal try. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Fires to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Handoff to the single running back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Witherspoon. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Gill. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front, and they're able to get to the quarterback.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if it breaks into the open. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's Durham. Crosses the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. LSU quick to the line. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
And that's just the force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage. And if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Running into the open space. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, LSU! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Pulls it in, it's Gill. Gets away from one, finds room. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Syracuse right back at it. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Williams.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Gonna swing it on second down. Caught near the sticks, it's Cook. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking for room, it's Hart. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Spins away from one. Wide open on the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
LSU 10, Syracuse
3. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Johnson wants to throw it. Skips away from pressure. Got the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. Gets it past the marker. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Johnson looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Durham. Oh, he's got some space. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Durham. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Card in the backfield. It's Watkins. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eighth play of the drive coming up. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get... Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Williams. And the returner will be dragged down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it.
And just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss.
There he goes. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange will have to punt. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Dances away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He leaves it with his back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st down from the 28. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Powers through the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Fires and picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Dome in lovely central New York.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The RPO, it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Johnson looking to throw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Syracuse right back at it.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Catch in the middle. It's Gill. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on track.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just one over Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Keeps it on the draw. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hill. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They go to the ground. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. They'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Gill.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving. Running to Green. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on second down. On the run, it's Hart. Makes it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first three periods.
Syracuse, 6.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hart. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets him up on second down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Surging forward on the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Cuse! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll heave it deep. He's got it for a big play. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To the air on 1st down. Uncorks one. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to bull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Quarterback on the keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. After the miss here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Durham. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on fourth. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's James. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Converts on fourth down, still going. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. The sure hands, it's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He's taking the deep shot. And here's the third interception of the night. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.